8:45 on this Wednesday morning, August 28th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Border News on this Wednesday morning, August 28th, 2018. Good morning to you all. This lovely Wednesday morning, August 28th, 2018. It is 8:45 and it is 81 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Border News at 8:45 is Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum shocks Democrat rivals, wins nomination for governor. McSally, Senate win U.S. Senate primaries in Arizona. Tuesday keeps re-election hopes alive in governor's race. California becomes the first state to end cash bail after 40-year fight. Doubts about Vigano's accusations aside, Pope Francis needs a better response. Scaffolding collapse near Walt Disney World Resort in Florida kills 2 workers. Student arrested for throwing classmates Make America Great Again hat and slapping teacher. Senate vote lit by McCain's death won't be filled soon if ever. Trump warns of left-wing violence if Democrats win midterm elections. French-British boats clash in English ship channel over scallop catches. Venezuela crisis, prize to send army to safeguard border. Russia will hold biggest war games since the end of the Cold War. U.S. to continue back in Saudi coalition and Yemen war. Man accused of shooting an Attleboro cops that argued with a girlfriend had 2 guns and an ammo off for the said. Judge sets bail 50 in the North for North Attleboro man accused of assault. World's leading human rights groups tell Google to cancel China's censorship plan. And now look at the stocks now, up 14.3 points at trade 64.02, SP 5 up 78 cents at trade at 97.52, and the Nasdaq up 12.14 points at 30.404. South Korea scrambled more than 10 fighter jets on Wednesday. North Korea chides the U.S. for lack of respect, outdated thinking. Myanmar rejects UN reporting genocide. Putin suggests raising female retirement age to 60. Seoul, a police investigation found the South Korean police officer under former Lee Myung-bak gave a final approval to allow a harsh crackdown on Samsung motor workers on July 29. The city of Fukushima has decided to remove a statue from child award and announcement should soon fall in weeks to controversy over the artwork. Two tropical storms that formed in the Pacific Ocean and are tracking toward Hawaii. Betty Rogers reported on Wednesday. 4.4 magnitude earthquake shook 7 California. Facebook Watch video service begins worldwide in operations. Plainville residents voice concerns over Asen plans for Haverhill Golf Course. Attleboro schools will dismiss early Wednesday due to heat. Women child hurt in North crash. Ex-boss from Weymouth gets 6 years for being a girlfriend. Physics milestone as scientists finally observed predicted Higgs boson particle decay. Perth Foulball reports a meteor over space junk over Perth, Australia. A coral reef longer than Delaware is hiding off the U.S. East Coast. Worldwide gun death rate $250,000. 250,000 yearly U.S. ranks high. China's banned befuddled bird flu samples for the year. China's African swine fever outbreak could spread to Korea and Southeast Asia. Peter Charles the Cyrus. 8:50 on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox beat the Miami Marlins last night at Fenway Park, 8-7. Sox and the Marlins go at it at Fenway Park at 6:35 p.m. with David Price at the man for the Red Sox. This is just the beginning of our state's turmoil. LeBron talks about fatherhood. Serena Williams wearing black muffin 2-2 wins the U.S. Open match and throws of the weight cut UFC 228. Derek Till plays upon future at 185 pounds. Peter Children's time is 8:50 on this Wednesday morning. Time now for our Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep. Let's study off on the MBT. We green light at Ebert to Mr. Eastbound delays up to 10 minutes through the trade with Earl Mechanical Property at Fedwood Drive and on the Cabia Rail. Middlebury Trade 005 824 AM from outbound to the part of the top station over 15-20 minutes late to the late video equipment. And the ferries they are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at our Wizard and Byways in New England in Rhode Island. 95, stop on side, so for the protected Providence stretch. 95, the northbound side, so between 30 walk right to Route 185 at downtown Providence. 185, westbound side, so on Route 440 East Providence. 146 to the southbound side, so on Route 95 at downtown Providence. 6 connectors, so between 6 to 95 downtown Providence. 146 to the southbound side, so between Rancello Road and North Smith Road. 99, northbound side, so between 126 Lincoln and 122 to Woodstock. Jamestown. Bridge is looking good, Cigar River Bridge looking good. Meadow Bridge on the northbound side, the little slow around the northbound side in Rhode Island and Newport Bridge on the westbound side, a little slow. Out in the Cape, Borden Bridge southbound side, a little slow. Where we at? The northbound side, it's a little slow. But Route 6 is good for Southern Bridge down at Eastham. 148 at both ends of back to Route 24 at Taunton. 21 on the southbound side, so between 485 down to Route 44 in the random stretch. 95 on the southbound side it is. So between 152 at North Attleboro down to Route 295 at Attleboro. 95 northbound side, so between Route 1 in Sharon all the way to Route 128 at Canton. 24 on the northbound side, so between 27 at Brockton on the Route 128 at Canton. Route 3 at the northbound side, so between 18 at Wayman on the Bridge 2 split 7 expressway at the northbound side, so between Quincy and Boston. 93 at both ends of the downtown Boston back to Mass Pike eastbound side on both ends of the back one and he also tolls. Mass Pike eastbound side, so between 128 and Western all the way down to Newton Quarter. Mass Pike westbound side, so between Lower Bernard and South Boston. 93 southbound side, so between End of Bernard and Zig Bridge and downtown Boston. 128 southbound side, so between Linfield and Lexington. Route 2 westbound side, it is slow for the Lexington stretch. Route 2 eastbound side, low slow down to stretch. 3 is southbound side, so between 485 and all down to Route 128 in Burlington. 485 is southbound side, so between 20 and the long side to Route 33 yard in Lawrence. 93 in both ends of the Boston backed up 7 expressway at the northbound side. It is so between Quincy down to downtown Boston and Mass Pike westbound side. It is slow and lower. Mass Pike eastbound side, so between Grafton and to Hopkins. 485 at the northbound side, so between 85 and Hopkins and 9 and the Mass Pike and Route 9 in Westburg. And Mass Pike eastbound slow between 128 western all the way down to the Southern Expressway downtown Boston. 128 at the northbound side is so Route 2 in Lexington. 485 on the southbound side, so between 20 and Andover down to Route 93 out in Andover. 3 on the southbound side, so between 485 and Lowell down to Billbrick and Nebraska around 128 in Burlington. 485 to the northbound side, also Route 2 to 28 in Littleton. 3 to the southbound side, so between Billbrick and Burlington. 2 eastbound side, so between 146 and Western on Route 9 in Worcester. 291 on the southbound side, so on the Mass Pike in Springfield. Route 1 and 91 at the northbound side, Lawson, Hatfield, Massachusetts. 91 southbound side, so between 75 Windsor down and downtown Hartford, Connecticut. 91 northbound side, so around Route 9 in Middletown, Connecticut down IE4 Hartford, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, so between Farmington down to Hartford, Connecticut. Route 2 westbound side, also Barber, Connecticut stretch. 84 westbound side, so between Manchester, Connecticut down to Hartford, Connecticut. 84 westbound side, also Waterbury, Connecticut. 84 westbound side, so between Center Hill and Denver, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway westbound side, so between Bridgeport down to Greenwich. 95 on the southbound side, so between Fairfield down to Greenwich. 95 on the northbound side, also West Haven stretch. And 91 on the southbound side, so the New Haven stretch. And 395 on the northbound side, lows on Route 101 in Putnam, Connecticut. And up north, every turn back and boyfriend's back with the Bareback, New Hampshire stretch, 93 southbound side, so the Derry, New Hampshire, and 95 on the northbound side, so the Hampton Tolls in New Hampshire, and spotted turn back to the southbound side, lows on Route 4 in Durham, New Hampshire. And the main turn back on the northbound side, lows on Lewiston, Maine, and 89 southbound side, those are on upstate Vermont, and 91 southbound side, those are upstate the Canadian border, the 87 southbound side, those are Champlain, New York. Peter Chill News Time is 8:55 on this Wednesday morning. Time now for a weather report. Looking at the temperatures, it is a stuffy start to your morning that's leading to be another hot and dangerous, hot and humid day. Right now, temperatures in the 73 to 82 degree range. In some of the Wiggins, it's in the 60s to 70s. In Northern Wind, the 80 degree wind, maximum temperature for the day to Mount Washington, New Hampshire, and a couple of clusters of shower storms in the southwestern Quebec. Right now, North Massachusetts, 77 degrees on temperature, humidity 95%, 2.75 degrees, and barometer 94 inches of steady winds northwest of the sky. And we got something brewing in the Atlantic. A low pressure is forecast to form between the coast of Africa and the Cape Verde Islands, especially with a tropical wave that it is expected to move on the west coast of Africa late Thursday or Friday. Additional anticipated the tropical depression could form over the weekend while the system moves west northward due to the Cape Verde Islands. And interest in this. Island should monitor the progress of the system and formation chance for us. Low 10% formation chance of 5 days. Medium 50%. Tropical Miriam, central location 14.2 to the north, 130.4 to the west. Max the same with 65 miles an hour. Moving west at 13 miles an hour. Miriam a little stronger, and there are no coast watch warnings in effect at 2 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. The center of tropical storm Miriam was located at latitude 14.2 to the north, latitude 130.4 to the west. Miriam is moving toward the west there, 13 miles an hour, and turn toward the west northwest with a decrease in force speed is expected by tonight, followed by turn toward the northwest and north high for Friday night. Max sustained wind at 65 miles an hour. Gusts, some story is forecast are possible to join the next day too, but the Miriam is expected to be weakened by Friday. Transfer force winds at 80 miles an hour from the center of the central pressure, 99 at millibars, and trying to 50 inches. And tropical storm Norman, 75 to the north, 1.26 to the west. Max sustained winds 60 miles an hour, moving west at 10 miles an hour. Norman forecast rapidly to 55, become a hurricane later today. At 3 a.m. Mountain Time, the center of tropical storm Norman was located at longitude 17 after the north, longitude 1.26 to the west, and Norman is moving to the west near 10 miles an hour. First early, westward and west southwest will more to expected during the next several days. Max sustained winds and increase to 60 miles an hour. Higher gusts. Rapid swim is forecast between next 48 hours, and Norman is expected to become a major hurricane later today, possibly a major hurricane on Thursday. Transfer force winds extend at 45 miles an hour from the center of the center push to 9 hour millibars to try to 50 inches. Just 9 showers and thunderstorms located at 700 miles south of the southern coast of Mexico. At 5 a.m. Pacific time are associated with a tropical wave, and area of low pressure is forecast to form well southwest of the coast of Mexico and associated with a wave of the next day too. Every conditions are expected to be conductive for development, and a tropical pressure can form this weekend or early next week. While the system moves west northwest away from the coast of Mexico, formation chance to fire is low 0%, formation chance 5 days, medium 50%. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. So we have excessive heat warning is in effect until 9 p.m. this evening, and heat index values 105 and 110 due to temperatures mid and upper 90s and 2% mid 70s. And today, heat and humidity may cause heat stress during and outdoor exertion and extended exposure. Connecticut Valley of Connecticut and Massachusetts, as well as eastern Massachusetts, and take extra precautions if you work and spend time outside when possible. We schedule strenuous activities early morning or evening. Know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Wear lightweight, loose fit clothing when possible, and drink plenty of water. During this risk during outdoor work, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration recommends schedule frequent rest breaks to shaded and air conditioned environments and in heat to be moved to a cold and shaded location. Heat stroke emergency. Call 911. Excessive heat warning means that a prolonged period of dangerously hot temperatures occur. Combination of temperatures and high humidity combine to create a dangerous situation in which heat illnesses are likely to drink plenty of fluids. Stay in your air-conditioned room and stay out of the sunshine and check with relatives and neighbors. And young children and pets should never be left unattended in the vehicles when in any service gases. This is especially true during warm or hot weather when car tours can reach lethal temperatures in a matter of minutes. Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection issued an air quality action day for ground level ozone in effect from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Wednesday. Air quality action day means that ground level ozone concentration within the region may approach or exceed unhealthy standards. For additional information, please visit the Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection website. Okay, looking at the forecast goes like this. Today, says coming out 96 degrees, heat spells as high as 105. Concrete coming southwest and Friday 8 miles an hour afternoon for tonight. Clear skies about 72 degrees and southwest about 5 miles coming in the night. For Thursday, just a shot at the Bay after 2 p.m. Increased skies about 86 degrees, northwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chest patient 30% miles an hour. Chest patient is 30% new rebounds between coordinates, both high miles possible times for Thursday night, a slight gesture shots at Dutchess move for 1 a.m. Then a slight gesture shots up to 5 a.m. Mostly clouds about 65 degrees, northeast at about 6 miles an hour. Chest patient 20% Friday. But Saturday, mostly clouds but 75 about 62 degrees, northeast about 68 miles an hour for Saturday, mostly clouds but 75 about 64 degrees. For Sunday, punt Saturday, mostly clouds but 81 about 67 degrees. Labor Day, punt Saturday, punt clouds but 86 about 68 degrees. And for Tuesday, most clouds about 85 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Chill Morning News on this first Wednesday morning, August 29th, 2018. You have a good morning, good positive, you have a good day.